It is a lonely path on the road to improving yourself. And that is a thought that I sort of realized to myself today, and it came across quite profoundly to me when I was doing this workout. Because I didn't even clock that it was a Saturday today until like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, when I was like, oh shit, I should probably go and do this workout. Like, I spent the morning working, doing a morning shift on a Saturday. I know it seems like it would suck, right? But I don't even think about the days of the week as in like weekdays and weekend days anymore, to be honest, because they all just merge into one with the kind of lifestyle that I live. But I only clocked that it was a Saturday around that time, and then it sort of hit home to me when I came around the back of my house and I heard music playing. Because my neighbors, they were having a party and they had a couple of friends over. It was kind of like, I would imagine it sounded like Eastern European music, you know the type of music I'm talking about. But it would sound like they're having a great time, having a really fun party, like a social event, social gathering. I can hear the chatter of voices, I can hear the music, smell smoke from a barbecue. And it really hit home to me that it's like, maybe that's what I should be doing, or maybe that is what, if I took a different path in life, that's what I would be doing tonight on a Saturday. I'd be meeting up with friends, I'd be going out to do that sort of thing. But this is where I am. I'm here training instead, and I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. I'm really happy with what I'm doing right now. I don't consider it a loss that I'm not out with my friends partying on a Saturday night, and that I'm out here working out instead and working on improving my athleticism, improving the skills that I've been building up over all this time and generating this momentum. But when you really think about it, that's true in life as well. It's not just on the path to self-improvement and personal development. Yes, that path is lonely, and by nature you have to go through that journey alone, but it's the same with life. You live life fundamentally alone. It's just you inside your head. Obviously, if you want to get philosophical about it, I don't technically believe that you exist inside of your head. There is no persevering and continuously existing sense of self that actually exists. But as a matter of an egoic perspective, you are by yourself inside your head. Yes, you have people around you in your life and you can spend time around them, but I would argue that a good 40 to 50, and depending on what kind of lifestyle you lead, how many people you spend time around, how frequently you spend time around people, you're still going to be spending quite a significant amount of your time alone or in solitude. And I think a real great deal of your personal development and a real great deal of your maturity as growing up as a person is learning to be okay with being by yourself, and learning to make the environment inside your head, the conceptual, kind of like intellectual, emotional environment inside. Again, I'm saying, I don't mean literally inside your head, but inside of your mind, I guess would be a more correct saying, is learning to make that space habitable for yourself. How frequently have you been able to just sit by yourself and just to be content with who you are, where you are in life, to be able to be content with the thoughts that you're having? Have you ever actually tried this, just to sit in a room by yourself, no distractions, no entertainment, and just sit on a sofa, sit on a chair, or like stare at a wall for 20 minutes, not meditating, just sitting and doing nothing? Can you be in that situation and actually be content with where you're at? I've tried it before, and it's really, really difficult. And I think that is the true test of someone who has reached a good level of not only emotional maturity, but also personal development in life. And that is kind of part of the reason why I enjoy doing these kind of workouts, because I don't work out with anyone else. I train by myself, and I really do quite enjoy it that way. This is kind of like time that I have to myself. This is solitude. This is time when I am just alone with my thoughts, and obviously, the weights and whatever implements I'm doing the workout with. And don't get me wrong, I do like working out with other people. If I had the opportunity to train with someone and we were going to train the same sort of thing, work together, I think that's cool, and it's good to have a training partner. But I do also see the great benefits of solitude and training by yourself. But even if that is on a Saturday evening when, someone my age, I'm 24 years old, someone my age could easily also just be, going out, partying, having a great time with friends. I'm not trying to denigrate that. I think that's also, if you choose that path in life, then more power to you. I think that's fantastic. But I personally don't see the benefit in doing that, to be honest. I'm quite happy with what I'm doing with this path I'm taking towards athleticism and trying to improve my athleticism with my training. And I guess loneliness and solitude are kind of different terms. And I think fundamentally the difference between loneliness and solitude is the emotional feel of being in both of them. When you're lonely or when you're feeling lonely, it's a feeling of isolation, of being cut off from other people or the rest of the world, whatever you want to call it. Being cut off from that and not feeling good about that, feeling as though you're lacking something because of that. Whereas solitude, on the other hand, is being in your own company and actually enjoying that. I'm not trying to say, okay, don't get it twisted what I'm saying here. I'm not saying that you should go and spend the rest of your life in solitude all by yourself. Obviously, you need other people around you in your life to survive. We're humans, we're social creatures. But I think that one of your superpowers as a human is to somehow be able to go against that in some ways, go against your nature to be in solitude and to be okay with that. And when was the last time you just literally sat by yourself and did nothing in your own company? Do you enjoy being in your own company? I mean, the most fundamental relationship that you have in life isn't with any other person, or it is with a person, or it is with a self, but it's yourself. The most fundamental relationship you have with anyone in life is with yourself. And it makes sense to try and understand yourself and know who you are and to be able to understand how your mind works and how you work and to learn to love that, to fall in love with yourself. And that is, to me, what it means to be in solitude and to embrace the lonely path. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.